Greetings, fellow YouTuber. My name is Tim. Greetings, fellow YouTuber. Welcome once again to this steaming pile of dung that we like to call GainerWorld Live. I'm Tim Gainer, in case you haven't figured it out yet. Yep, and I am joined as, once again, by the guy who decided he wanted to come in to get his paycheck. I'm talking about occasional guest co-host, Chris DJ Opium.
Okay,
King.
First of all,
Yes.
there is no paycheck. There never was a paycheck. Do not let him fool you. There never was a paycheck.
Dude.
Second of all,
your ambassadorship.
Second of all, you came back after a nice Christmas hiatus.
I did.
And have been harassing me ever since.
I haven't been harassing you. What do you mean I've been harassing you?
When I make comments online, every time you go, dude, when are you coming back in? Dude, when are you coming back in? Dude, when are you coming back in? I was trying to be cool about it because I feel like I kind of monopolized your whole thing before. No. And I was like, let's let Tim have a couple of months all to himself to do his thing. Okay. Third thing is, I don't think that you're going to up your viewership by calling this a steaming pile of dung. I don't think people actually Google that when they're looking for something interesting to watch.
You don't know that.
So you might not want to do that.
There might be some dung diggers out there right now.
You know what? Here's the thing.
There may be dung diggers out there right now.
You know what? The people that are Googling steaming pile of dung for something to watch are not looking for your podcast.
These are not people you want as an audience. I can tell you
that right now. They are not looking for your podcast. They're not. They're just not. They're just totally not.
Okay.
Anyway.
And already we've got people that are, in case you haven't figured it out yet, this is what we do every single week. We just kind of come in here, we talk to each other, we relax, we interact with the good folks on this here very chat thing that we have up there. And we want you to do the same thing. For example, Liz Jecka decided that she wanted to do that. Hey, Liz, always good to see you there. Gary and the guys from The Incredible Edible saying, hey, Tim and Chris. Thank you, dude. Always glad to see you.
Hey,
Liz,
Gary.
Liz said, glad that shirt has an X and not a Z. Okay.
Huh?
And I think that sums it up very nicely, quite honestly. But anyway, yeah. So Chris is back with us for this evening, and that's always a cool thing to have happen.
Yep.
Always a cool thing.
Have fun most of the time.
We do have fun most of the time. The other times...
For folks that have not seen me on the show before, this may be your first time seeing me on the show. Let me explain to you how this goes.
And before he does that, let me preface it by saying, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry that you have to watch this slop fest that comes on every week without the pleasure of my bubbly personality. Anyway, so usually what happens is Tim sits down and he prepares a show. And then... as he's preparing his show, I call him up. Today it was a little early, but I usually call him up around 1:30, 2 o'clock and say, hey, Tim, I'm coming over. I'm going to be on the show.
Yeah.
And then he goes, crap. And there's a lot of paper that has to sacrifice his life.
I was up until 1 a.m. prepping this week's show.
I told him the good thing is that he can actually do his
show
next week.
He can do his little YouTube thing.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
God forbid he gets demonetized.
When he does his YouTubes, Amu City in the house also. Whoa, Mr. King is in the house, it says here. Sup, brother? Sorry, I'm late. Was doing more metaverse work.
Jesus, you stay on the bleeding edge of everything.
You know,
dude.
I mean, what is going on with that?
How is it that you were not a millionaire by now?
You know,
that's what I want to know.
Wasn't he like one of the first Bitcoin miners that we knew?
Pretty much.
I mean, you know,
pretty much.
He was the one that came up to us that one day and went, "You guys, check it out! I got this thing. It's called cryptocurrency."
It's almost like. And forgive me if I'm off base on this one, but this is my perception of what happened with you, dude. It's almost like you got notified about Bitcoin when it first came out and you were like, oh no, screw this, it's a scam. And then when it blew up, you said never again.
Yeah. Was that before or after he brought the 20 terabyte servers into his house?
Right. So that's and ran his electric bill through the roof.
What? He's tapped into the nuclear plant in Zion, dude.
Right.
I mean, let's call it what it is.
So now you're at the bleeding edge of everything, but it feels like you still have not found that you still haven't found the aglet. That's the phrase that I use these days.
I think he's looking for the center of the metaverse. I think that's what he's trying to do.
Folks that don't know what an aglet is that little plastic piece that's on the end of your shoelaces to make them easier to feed into your into the eyes of your shoes.
Wow.
So, see, you learn something when I come on the show. I'm like, this dude here.
I'm the entertainment, he's the education,
nothing.
Okay?
You learn nothing. But
they're entertained, damn it. So anyway,
no, they're not. That's what he tells himself in order to, and drinks a glass of warm milk with it in order to get himself to.
I am a good
to
person.
Go to sleep
I am a
at
good
night.
person. I am a good person. I am a good person.
4 months ago, we liquidated everything I was holding. I could make. Oh wow,
Wow.
Holy crap!
Wow.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed.
But it still doesn't explain why you're not a billionaire by now. You should be the next. Elon Musk.
But it does explain why he hasn't slept since the middle of January.
This is true.
Because, I mean, that's a lot of maintenance.
Let's put it like this.
Currently pulling about $600 monthly passively. Wow.
I wasn't about to like put figures out on the air, dude.
Yeah,
because that's like his business.
Yeah,
but
I know. I understand.
You're doing well for yourself, sir. And
indeed.
In some ways, I envy you a little bit. And in some ways, I'm kind of glad I'm not involved in that because then I can go to my retirement home when I turn 65 and live off of my fixed income. And it
ain't all it's cracked up to be, trust me.
Every once in a while, get Becky Sue Markinson that has Parkinson's to sit with her hand in my lap.
It's good to have goals.
It is, isn't it?
It's good.
It is.
I like the way you think. Anyway, so what do you have, since we have talked to you last, I mean, obviously, you know, you've been talking to us in the chat and everything like that.
Yeah,
you pass by every once in a while.
Yep.
Where the hell you been, boy?
I have been in the absolute pit of despair at the bottom.
That's lovely.
Welcome
to an hour of comedy, y'all.
At the bottom of a sunken hole that has come to be known as the dark place. No, not the dark place, the sunken place. For those that haven't seen Get Out as of yet, that's a place, the sunken place. I've been down there for a minute. It's really quiet and cozy down there. It's kind of warm too.
I'm so happy for you.
But like life passes you by and stuff. And then when I decided to poke my head out and took a look at my bank account, I was like, ooh, I need a job.
I better do something.
Yeah, so I'm doing that now. I'm trying to find gainful employment and. Yeah, outside of that, just
do what I did.
Carrying on.
Do what I did. Just say to hell with everybody and just.
I would if I was as old as you, but unfortunately I am not. Therefore, once my bank account goes dry, everything unless I do something drastic like jump off of a building and permanently disable myself, I'm not eligible for Social Security yet. So. I'm going to continue working until such time that I am eligible for Social Security.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's wonderful.
Yes.
I'm really happy for you. I feel great. I just want you to know.
I'm sure you feel fantastic.
And I have a full head of hair. At my age, I still have a full head of hair. Shut up. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Rubber cement on the dresser. So...
No, it is not.
Okay, let's see how I can derail this week. What did you have planned for us this week, Tim?
Oh, I got stuff. All right,
let's go over stuff.
You want to go over stuff?
Yes, let's go over stuff.
You want to go over, because we were talking about this earlier. Mm-hmm. Do you really, really want to talk about this?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and talk about it.
You want to talk about this?
I'm going to see how many jokes I can crack about this stuff without cracking a smile.
Watch this.
Keep a count.
We'll keep a count. Now, keep a close eye on this guy while you can, because we're going to talk about the story of Saucy and Honey. Now, you may be asking yourself right about now,
when is he going to get on with the story? I know. What's with the lead-ins and everything? Just get to it, man. Telling you.
Meanwhile, Abu City says he's going to open an Indian-Irish fusion restaurant.
That works.
Whiskey and curry? There's a combination right there.
I like that.
Yeah. So...
Curry on my wayward spud.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh,
come on.
Nice.
Curry on my wayward spud.
Nice.
Is the name
okay.
of the...
All right.
Okay.
This is going to be one of those kind of days.
It is going to be one. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyway.
Trying to get back to... Okay. I can tell when I'm outnumbered here tonight. Okay. So, according to the Philly Voice, even better still, let's talk to the folks at Fox 29 Philadelphia, your source for news. Yeah, it was a, okay, tell you what, let's suspend this for just a second, because we have all kinds of things coming in here at the same time. Okay, first off, Carl Keegan, the man, the myth, the legend.
Hello, Carl.
Our favorite gay Irish teddy bear. How's it going, dude? Good to know. So anyway, we were talking about the story of Saucy and Honey. Let's talk about the folks of Saucy and Honey. According to Fox 29 Philadelphia, your source for news, a fun night in Pennsylvania Target store has led YouTubers Saucy and Honey facing criminal charges that could result in up to 7 years in prison. Now, you may be saying to yourself, well, how did this happen?
Actually, I'm saying to myself, God, I wish they were white. Because this would make so much more sense. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not racist or anything, but this is the kind of stuff that you look in the newspaper and just go, yep, Bubba said, hold my beer.
Yep.
And this happened.
Yep. Yep. And you may want to ask yourself, how did this happen? Well,
a sleepover in a retail store. Yep, that's what some YouTube couples are up to these days. West Whiteland Township Police are not having it.
Think about, are the police going to be called for what we're doing?
2 weeks ago, police say they got a call for an alarm at 3 a.m. at the Exton Target off Route 100. Officers searched the building and didn't find anything. But the next day, police say Target employees found this surveillance video showing 25-year-old Johnson LaRose and 24-year-old Charlotte Fisher wandering around the store for hours after they closed with phones out. They don't take anything.
It became a little bit bigger investigation, trying to find out what they were doing. Was there something criminal?
Turns out Johnson and Fisher are also Saucy and Honey, police say, and the couple documented the whole thing on YouTube for their roughly 17,000 followers, calling it the 24-hour overnight challenge in Target. And despite telling followers they stayed all night, police say they left through an emergency exit at 3 a.m., setting off the alarm, and came back at 8 a.m. the next day. Regardless, police say it involved their resources and could have ended badly.
And officers are searching in this dark store and suddenly at 3 o'clock in the morning come upon somebody. That's not a great situation for anybody.
Can you talk about the Target situation? The what? The Target sleepover? The Target sleepover?
Oh, man.
You're talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. It's on YouTube. Now facing criminal trespassing and conspiracy charges for 1,600 views as of Wednesday afternoon, Saucy and Honey told me there won't be any more retail overnighters in PA, and then asked me to subscribe to their channel before leaving in a Tesla. You're charged.
I mean, no regrets, just living life and having fun. It's kind of sad that all this came out of it, but we were expecting a fine, nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy like this.
Yeah. No regrets.
They couldn't have hidden in a Costco or something?
They're out on $25,000 unsecured bail. They've also been banned from every Target in the state of Pennsylvania.
So you know what that means, right?
They're going to end up in Sam's Club.
Hey, Walmart, watch out. Here they come. All right.
But even though they did something as stupid as that, you got to give them props because now, their viewer count is probably through the roof right now.
And that's going to last a really long time, not considering the fact that they won't be able to broadcast from jail.
Yeah, there's that. There's that.
You do things for viewership, you screw it all up, and then...
What are you going to do?
Next thing you know, you got some thick-necked brother named Gunther calling you a fish, and you scared at night trying to make sure that your cell is on lockdown,
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, they're going to be getting saucy on Honey, that's for sure.
Yeah. Sitting up there talking about, hold my pocket! Hold my pocket! Just so that you know, if somebody in jail tells you to hold their pocket, it's going to be a bad day for you.
You have just become some bad man's girlfriend.
It is going to be a real bad day for you.
City says it sounds like the basis of a buddy cop movie. And Carl says he'd live in Radio Shack.
Yeah. Actually, no. They still have Radio Shacks out where you are, don't they?
Yeah.
Because they just closed them over here.
Years.
Because capitalism works. Anyway.
By the way, Radio Shack, sponsor the show. Competitive rates.
They can't sponsor themselves over here. Why are they going to sponsor the show?
Well, it's cheap, okay?
How are they going to sponsor
Have you seen the subscriber count?
Oh, my God.
That's when I say competitive rates, I ain't playing, brother.
Crazy.
Yeah. And Olim Alamovich is saying something to us. Just a message from my Soviet friends. Okay, not a problem. So Olim is obviously with MU City, which means they are, I guess, both bit miners. It's hard to say at this point. But Olim, thanks for being here. We certainly appreciate it. Don't know what time it is over there. But, hey, why not? We accept everybody. Look at what we got. But
dude, so this morning I get up, I'm trying to get ready to come over here, right?
Yeah.
You hop out the shower.
Okay.
Accidentally sprayed deodorant in my mouth. And now I talk with this weird accent.
Gonna start again, huh?
Yep.
They tried running a script. I just let them know that it didn't work. Oh, okay. All right. That's cool. Well, here we can take care of that real quick. Let's take care of Olim real fast. Sorry, Olim, but yeah.
Ibramovich.
Olam Alamovich. Elam Alamovich. What can I tell you, pal? Glory to Ukraine. Anyway,
yeah, there's that. Okay.
There is that. So yeah. So that's what's going on with Saucy and Honey, and there's other things. Is there pizza? Yes, there is pizza. There was also, and may I say that I was really glad to see this because I hadn't thought about that in a while. Harold's Chicken.
There was Harold's Chicken.
Yes.
Whatever you do not go to the one on 87th and Kedzie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go further out. There's one on 118th and Pulaski. Smaller wings, better service.
118th and Pulaski?
Yep.
I bet that's got to be new.
Hello. I know where the Heralds are in my city.
Well, I know. No,
Anyway.
I remember the one. I can only remember the one that used to be in Blue Island.
There was that one.
About 119th and Western.
Yeah, there was that one. That one closed.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's one on 118th and Pulaski.
And there's also the one on 111th. Is it East of Halstead? You know the one I'm talking about? Is that 111th or 119th?
It's 119th. I
Yeah.
know where you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's 119th, and it is east of Halstead. It's significantly east of Halstead, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, near Cottage. Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the one on 103rd and Halstead, right there on the corner that's been there since forever.
Yes, that is true. That's one of the originals.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
See, I told you. I know. I know.
Okay. All right. Abu City's asking, what about docks?
What about docks?
What about docks?
There's only one docks that still exists in the city of Chicago, and that is on the south side of Chicago. I want to say on 79th Street. They went from being a drive-through to being a little tiny hole in the wall. But they still exist there, and that's the only one that's left.
79th off of
Off of State, but off like Wentworth State in that area.
Yes.
Yep. Ha!
When you come to Chicago,
Now what?
You know all the...
Now what? Hey, fat boy problems. Like I'm telling you.
Tune in next time when we have another segment of Black Man recommended restaurants in the city of Chicago.
Yeah.
Off topic, says Gary. Been meaning to ask, what is the fuzzy white thing on the bottom right of the screen? On my end, it looks like a miniature chicken feather. You're almost right. That is a miniature dove feather, and that is representative of the emblem for Mellow Landings Productions. This is what's called a watermark. This is what's called, if you have any brains whatsoever, don't steal my stuff, because one, I'll have to come after you, and two, it proves that you have absolutely no taste at all. So,
Yep.
So that's what that's all about. Moving on in other news, which I know you have.
Let's go.
Because, is that what?
Go right ahead.
Oh,
this
thank
is what
you.
we're doing today.
Is this what we're doing?
Yep.
I see. So you're just gonna come in. And...
My purpose is to derail anything that you try to do because that's the tradition. That's what I've always done.
That's what he does.
Yep. Oh, it's getting serious. He's putting on the glasses. He's putting on the glasses.
Y'all, we ain't playing. We ain't playing. Do I want?
That's what he does when he tries to look intelligent.
No, it just blurs my vision of you because I'm farsighted. Anyway, so do we want to get into this now? I mean,
yeah, sure. Why don't we?
Well, we've been talking about this earlier today, and I know I'm going to make that happen. As God is my witness, I'm going to make that happen.
Okay, if you say so.
I do. So yeah. I don't know why this frosts me the way it does. I just know that it does.
He says frost, that is a synonym in his world for frustrates, angers, makes him, what's the word I'm looking for?
I give
makes
up. Him, uber intelligent?
No, I'd never say that about you. Beleaguered with angst. How about that? There you go.
Ooh,
yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, you're using big words now.
Look, I'm going on job interviews. I got my vocabulary. Jesus.
You've been hitting the thesaurus again, obviously. Yep. Okay. I want you to take a look at this guy. This guy's name is Noah Katz. Now...
Lots of dogs?
No. More like cats.
And he, according to Amu City, he really chafes your butt more than burlap toilet paper. Yeah,
pretty
he
much.
does.
Pretty much. He is the, or was, that is to say, the head of a company known as Artesian Builds. Now, if you don't know who Artesian Builds is, you're not alone. because they dealt mainly with people in the Twitch community. People that were mainly gamers. Okay, they were a boutique computer company. They custom build PCs. Mm-hmm. Okay, and it turns out that this was a pretty big company. They had offices in North Carolina. They had an office in California. They had sponsorships going with everybody: Intel, Master Cooler, all kinds of folks.
Okay.
And their target audience was mainly Twitch streamers. Okay? Now, which is fine. Oh, that expletive. Yeah, Amu said he knows right where I'm going with this. He knows right where I'm going with this. One of the things that they like to do was they had what was known as ambassadorships, which you and I know are both
affiliate marketing.
Yeah, exactly. And mainly all that amounts to is you put their banner on your bio when you do your Twitch stream. People click on that.
Yeah.
They go to the company. If they buy a computer from Artesian Builds, you get a little a tiff.
Right.
A little kickback. So what this clown would do is he would have giveaways once a month. He would give away a computer
on his channel,
on his Twitch
Please
stream.
Continue.
Yes, on his Twitch stream, for his ambassadors. Last week, he had one of those giveaways. Okay? Now, this young lady, her Twitch name is Kiapia. Kiapia. As it is said on her Twitch bio, "Hi, my name is Kia. I'm 23, I'm queer, and I'm Pakistani. I live in Texas, and I'm pursuing a degree in public relations." Simple as that. And she's
23, strike one. Lives in Texas, strike two. Pursuing a career in public relations, strike three. Why is she relevant again?
She is... Well, she's relevant because she's also a Twitch streamer. Okay? She's not a full-time Twitch streamer.
So she streams her irrelevance on Twitch. Got it.
Pretty much.
All right.
Yeah, she's a gamer.
Okay, I will.
She's a gamer chick.
I will give her one thing. She's one step up from somebody that has pursued a liberal arts and sciences degree. So please continue.
Well, either that or philosophy. So she's a part-time Twitch streamer, but she became an ambassador for Artesian Builds, and she was part of this giveaway last week. Mm-hmm. When this clown, Noah Katz, who, by the way, for the record, do narcissistic, dangerous, egotistical predators always wear this kind of jacket? I'm just saying. I'm just asking for a friend.
No, they don't typically. Usually what they wear is something members only.
Yeah.
But
or Adidas. I don't know.
Go figure. Hey, you keep Adidas out of your mouth,
sorry,
sir.
Amu City put it. Yes,
filthy,
buddy.
You filthy person.
I am. I'm a terrible person.
How dare you?
So this Noah Katz moron had a live Twitch stream, and he gave away a computer. And this nice girl, Kiapia, her name was mentioned. Her name was drawn in this drawing. Now, I want you to pay attention. I had to kind of put this video together from other pieces, from other content creators, because these videos have since been deleted by Noah Katz. And we'll get to that in a second. But I want you to pay attention to what he does during this drawing. Now, we're going to take it from right at the moment where he draws her name. And I want you to pay particular attention to what he says and why. Watch this.
2K followers is under my threshold. 3 days ago is within my threshold. Long streams, which is good. An artesian builds active panel. See if you have redeeming qualities.
What if he's personally bought 10 PCs?
She.
I guess
Could be international.
No idea who you're looking at.
I obviously.
I'm over here.
No, not international. America. Whew, cheap shipping.
No, this means they don't have to pay for shipping.
Thank goodness.
From Australia.
Active
nice.
media.
So Australians will potentially have to pay like duties, for example. I think it's worth it. These babies.
Oh, and there's the re-roll. Here's the reason, chatterbabies. Here's the reason. This person has 3 months of ambassadorship and not a single click.
Ooh, not a single click.
Not a single click. Not even once.
A little rough. So it sounds
Purged.
and he will do it. Okay.
All followers combined still under 5K, even across multiple socials. I was trying to be generous. That's a tough one.
Because there's bound to be repeats if you're in multiple socials.
I know. That's also true.
So not only did this asshat change the rules, and I know the rules were changed because I looked it up. And there is an ambassador.
Oh Lord, he's gonna try to read again.
Yes, I am. An ambassador application. And all it says is that you have to have at least 12 concurrent viewers consistently according to Twitch Tracker. So she had that. She had about 2,000. She had about 2,000 viewers. Okay? And she had the banner on her bio. That was it. That's all she needed to do. This phallus with ears not only changes the rules saying that she doesn't have enough followers, nobody clicked on the banner, but called her out publicly as a result of this.
Okay. Watch how I spin this. You ever notice how people that use hand sanitizer a lot look like they're about to hatch an evil plan? Anyway, so here's my question for you, Tim.
You did look like Mike Myers there.
Here's my question for you, Tim.
Uh-huh.
I believe that your words were, quote, "I'm never going on Twitch because it's just a platform for trolls."
Yes.
End quote.
Yes.
Why does this bother you again?
Yeah,
Since it's in the sphere
really
that you
don't
have
know. I really
zero
don't know.
influence and zero interest in.
I have zero influence, but I think it's just the fact that, you're not good enough.
Okay.
You're not good enough.
All right. I want to know from the folks in the chat. Here's my question for you. When did saying, even publicly, that you're not good enough all of a sudden become taboo?
No. She fit the criteria of the contest. Okay? But because he looked at her analytics, he decided, no, you're not good enough. We're not going to give that to you. Even though she fit the criteria. Even though she did what she was supposed to do. Suddenly, he looked and went, nah, that's not what I want. But here's the thing that gets me.
In other words, one of those trolls on Twitch
totally.
that you talk about all the time.
Who, by the way, is using other Twitchers as and ambassadors
that you should not have expected any different from.
But here's the thing. He didn't just do it once.
I didn't know that Tim took tap lessons.
I did. Look at me, Mom. I'm dancing. He did it 10 times. On a positive note, Artesian Builds has shut down operations indefinitely amid the shits. Oh, yeah, I know. We're going to get to that in a minute.
Yeah, we were getting there.
We're getting there. He did this 10 freaking times. Fast forward after he knocks down Kiapia. Watch what he does after this. He actually steps on other people. Watch this.
Oh, wait. Their PC slaps. Yeah, they don't need this. I don't feel bad. Their PC totally slaps. It would be a downgrade. They are streaming, but not like once or every other week or so.
Every other week? Twice a month?
Yeah, it depends. Maybe sometimes twice in a day, but then not reliably. And unfortunately, the follower count is extremely flat. Yeah, no. That's a no. Less than 1 follower gained per day. That's gonna be a no from us, dog.
Speaking of dogs, see, this is what I'm talking about. You know, I mean, he just changed the rules right there.
Yeah, he does.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like ridiculous. And then on top of this,
is it fair? No.
No, not by a long shot. But here's what he does. He doubles down on it. He doubles down. He tries to justify.
In for a penny, in for a pound. I look at it as though, I mean, take Ben Shapiro, for instance, right? If you're going to be wrong, you might as well be wrong all the way.
Gary says, tried Twitch, but they're all twats. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? I did the same thing. I know where you're coming.
I do Twitch pretty regularly, and I just don't pay attention. I don't care.
You know, but no, check it out. We're going to get through this. My man doubled down trying to justify this.
This is a two-way street. You scratch our backs, we shine your shoes. You make us a handmade leather belt, we give you a new hat. It's mutualism. In nature, there are more on the belly of the shark. We want to work together. We can't afford to give away epic multi-$1,000 free PCs, partially sponsored by Intel and Pixio. Thanks so much. You guys are great. Epic free PCs to just any old body. We give you the tools, the technology, the trust. Some of you are normal and make a few referrals. Some of you don't make any. Some of you are Braythorns.
So now suddenly there's like plateaus of status.
Here, let me translate that for folks. You give us back shots, we'll give you reach around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
pretty much.
That's pretty much the way that
works. You know,
works.
and he talks about how he can't afford to send somebody a $3,000 or in his case $5,000 because he marks the hell out of everything from what I've been told. But valued, you know, street value about $3,000. But they show in his bank account that he recently bought a $150,000 Mercedes M1.
Cool.
Yeah. But he can't afford to send somebody a $3,000 computer for promotional purposes. Even though they've been promoting the dog crap out of him on their site. Hello? You know, so obviously, as you can tell, and this is the part, this will be, I swear to God, this will be the last video that I show. This obviously, as you can tell, turned into a crap storm. Intel, who was one of the sponsors, as he said, immediately called for an investigation, ended up backing out on him. All of his sponsors backed out on him. Every ambassador backed out on him. In fact, with Kiapia, Jay's 2 cents was nice enough to actually build her a computer and deliver it to her.
Oh, that's so nice.
Which is really cool. Well, Jay's cool. Jay's cool like that. MU City's saying promotional purposes equals tax write-off up to a certain dollar amount. Still. anybody who runs a company knows you've got to invest money in promotions. And if you've got people that are helping you to promote that, you should at least stick to your word when you say that you're going to do something. Okay? It's called public relations. Look into it. I'm sorry, but this thing turned into a complete crap storm for him. And so Noah decided that he was going to release a video on Twitter to apologize. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this apology video. Meaning he should have gone through with it. Right, which would have benefited him regardless. Exactly. You don't think so?
I'm not saying I don't think so, but I'll reserve what I'm thinking until after.
Watch the apology, and pay attention. Look for something very, very telling in this. I'm not going to say what it is, but there's something very telling where you just realize at that moment that he didn't mean a word of this. Check this out.
Last night on our platform on Twitch, a platform that many amazing creators helped me to create in no small part, I glossed over a few amazing creators in a PC giveaway, and I absolutely should not have done that. And I did it in a stupid way. Really stupid way. I'm extremely sorry about that. Kia, Strawberry, Protege, and any others who are hurt by this. I would not intend that for you ever. So sorry. That's not how anyone should be treated. We have a platform capable of building people up. And we're going to use that platform going forward to do an even better job of building people up, never tearing them down. It will not happen again. So going forward, any ambassador is eligible to win the PCs. Any ambassador at all. Right back to the rules that we had in place before. And we're going to do everything that we can to do an even better job of helping creators to create and helping the community that we built to be a more inclusive and valuable place to be. I don't really do videos like this a lot, and I don't really know what to say. But I'm extremely sorry, and I wouldn't want to have been treated that way. Stupid. Super stupid. And I won't do it again. I'm an influencer, but I'm also an executive. And those boundaries can get blurred. I know what to do. I appreciate all the feedback from all of you. We spent some time looking at all of it, ingesting, thinking. We will do better. Thank you for your patience, and we hope to create amazing things together real soon.
Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did.
Where you just kind of, okay, fine. We'll give every give every ambassador a chance. Like somebody told him, Johnny, give Billy back his ball. Like a spoiled 10-year-old.
Okay. So I see it from both sides of the coin.
Okay.
Being a business owner and also as one who may participate in several affiliate programs too. Mm-hmm. Let's establish this up front. Was he wrong for not giving her the PC? Yes, he was wrong. And he could have still modified the rules for later giveaways and not had this completely blow up in his face.
Right.
But as a business owner, I do agree with him on one point. You're spending $3,000, and yeah, MB City, it is a tax write-off, but to what extent? Because the big thing that you're looking for as a business owner is return on investment. If you give, let's say you give your album away to small market radio shows that may reach 3 people at most on their peak listening nights.
Kind of like my current situation.
And no, Hugs has more listeners than that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's still justified. Yeah, no, I understand. Let's think about it, right?
I understand where you're going.
You or even better still, you have a concert. Mm-hmm. 4 people show up. You spent $200 on T-shirts, and you give away 4 shirts, and you see 0 album sales increase.
Right.
Like you don't even see an album sale per shirt that you gave away.
Right.
That's money that's been wasted. That's money that you've lost that you will never reclaim, which is a very bad business decision as a company owner, as a brand owner.
Okay.
You have zero return on investment from that. So I can understand it from that perspective. However, the way that I would have handled it would have been, I would have looked at her analytics. I would have given her her PC. Mm-hmm. And then after that, I would have immediately been on my website and been like, okay, here's the rules for the next giveaway. The rules for the next giveaway is you have to be an ambassador. You have to have X amount of time. You have to have an average of X number of followers that you gain per viewing, etc., so on and so forth. And then he wouldn't have had this kind of huge blowback that he's got right now and loss of all his sponsors and all his ambassadors and crap like that.
Right. You do that going forward. You don't do it in midstream. You don't do it while it's happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that is...
In fact, the story goes that he actually did reach out to Kiapia and said, we'll give you a computer. And she said no. She didn't want it.
I don't blame her.
I don't blame her at all.
I don't blame her.
Completely agree. Chris says, Amu City, he never should have done that analysis on the air. Yeah, exactly. Right. He should not have done that right while it was happening. Okay? If you're going to change something, I mean, I get it. It's your company. That's cool. Okay? But don't don't bite the hand that feeds you, is what I'm saying. But the thing that got me also, did you notice though during the stream, okay, my man that was working on the computer, he was actually standing up for these people. He's going, well, yeah, maybe she's got maybe she's repeat business or something like that. He's just sitting there, and no, dog, no, no. Hey, listen. But, all's well that ends well. And I say that because, as Artesian alluded to earlier, a few days...
No, as MU.
Amu City. Yes, you're right. Amu City.
Not Artesian.
Yes,
anyway.
Sorry. Yeah, well, Amu City, they're both A words. It turns out that after this all happened...
There's a whole difference between the two of them.
Who are you calling? Wait, never mind. So anyway, it turns out that after all this happened, somebody did a little digging. Long story short, the California Franchise Tax Board decided to freeze everything that Artesian Builds is doing. Yes, Amy said it does. It goes along with a-hole. Yes. So anyway, the California, in California, when your business has been suspended by the tax board, you lose everything. You can't do business anymore. You can't issue refunds anymore. You can't take orders anymore. You can't change your name. You can't shut down. You can't do anything. You are just, boom, right there. You're stuck in the iceberg. And apparently this guy has been evading taxes for a couple of years. So, yeah. So, long story short.
I see that he went to the Wesley Snipes School of Management.
Yes, okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, here's what kind of a fine human being Noah Katz is. He sends out a message on Twitch. Or not on Twitch, on Twitter. That says, at this point, we are expanding a potential employee-led buyout of the company. Thank you for your support. Note that he did this on Twitter. He didn't tell his employees. He did this on Twitter.
Okay.
Okay? So, that was on, I believe, Tuesday. On Thursday, without telling his employees, again, I guess they worked through, what's the name of that, the internal app, Slack.
Okay.
Okay? they started talking about this, and they're sending messages back and forth. What are you talking about? An employee-led buyout. What are you talking about? You know, some ordinary gamers. Mudahar.
Mm-hmm.
He actually offered to buy the company, and they turned it down. Don't know why. But then a couple of days later, again, on Twitter, we get this. We are sad to announce, effective now, we are freezing/suspending all activities. Ongoing is analysis by outside counsel for reorganization to ensure fair treatment of clients, creditors, and employees. We expect more info by month's end. This guy froze everything, including employees' paychecks.
Not true. Because what you're saying directly contradicts what you said earlier. He didn't freeze it. He had no choice but to announce that he was freezing it because all of his assets were frozen.
Right. No, you're right about that.
If you can't get to your bank account, you can't pay employees. The only thing that you can do is retain counsel and see what you can do in order to get out from under whatever it is that you're under.
So finally, after all of this crap, he finally sends something through Slack, which I've got the slides for, but I'm not. I won't share it here because obviously this has gone on way longer than I wanted it to. But basically what it says is that, well, yeah, we have no money. We have got everything frozen. We are shutting down operations.
Oh, that's what that is. Continue.
Yeah. We're shutting down operations effective immediately. 70 people gone like that.
So he did not. He went to the Wesley Snipes and Red Fox School of Finance. And he went to the Bennigan School of Employee Management.
Right. Got it. Yeah.
For those folks that forget what Bennigan's did, one day Bennigan's is open for operation. The next day, employees get to work, and there's a sign on the door that says, "We've shut down operations basically across the country."
Yep. That's the Enron thing.
Sorry. Too bad that happened.
SOL, have a nice day.
We're out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a hell of a way to come to work.
You know, but the nice part, there is a you know, and first off, can I just say that I'm really sorry for the people at Artesian Builds that were affected by this. You know, I mean, all they did was they went to work one day.
Yeah.
You know, that's all they did. And it wasn't them. It was their boss. Their boss obviously didn't know how to run a company. This came around, and he showed his true colors. You know? And the whole thing blew up in his face.
Yellow?
Yeah.
Well, just asking.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd ask, throw it out there. You know.
That's going to be a no from us, dog.
Yeah. But the nice part about this is there is kind of a happy ending. First off, remember Kiapia?
I like happy endings.
Yes. Remember Kiapia right back there in the beginning?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So she lost her ambassadorship with Artesian Builds, picked up a full sponsorship from Master Cooler, who is another PC company that makes like cases. PC cases.
Yeah, they typically do PC cases, water cooling stuff.
Yeah,
like
picked up a full sponsorship.
Okay,
which is really cool. And now, at last count, I think her subscriber count was up to like 50,000 or something like that.
Okay,
where it was 2,000 this time last week.
Okay,
so she's been
good for her.
She's making mad money.
She is,
and she got a free PC from Jay.
She capitalized off of what happened to her in order to increase her viewership. Hopefully she does what's necessary in order to maintain her viewership and the sponsorship from Master Cooler, because I can tell you that if she does not up her content and does not up the quality of her shows, she's going to lose Master Cooler too. It's going to happen.
You think so?
It will. I'm telling you, as a businessman, it will happen too, and it will happen a hell of a lot more quietly than it did with these guys.
She's got a pretty good.
Sponsorships are not guaranteed. First of all,
no, that is true. That is very true.
And for her to have it from month to month is a blessing in disguise. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
However, if she does not maintain her viewership and she starts to see her viewership slip and her subscribers slip.
Well, that's basically
yank it from her.
That's basic online capitalism. To that I agree. You've got a starting point. Now you got to run with it.
But that's where I see this going, and the reason that I see it going there is because of the fact that for the longest she was only able to maintain about 2K viewers.
Yeah, but she wasn't doing it full time as well.
No, she wasn't doing it full time. I grant it, but even if she was doing it full time, based on the amount of people that she was getting to join her stream over the course of a month, it would not have made that much of a difference.
No, I don't think she would have doubled it by any means, but having this kind of a base and that kind of support as a springboard is, you got to admit, it's pretty sweet.
It's pretty sweet.
You gotta,
like I say, I'm on her side. I'm hoping that she can maintain it.
Right.
I'm not optimistic that she will, but I'm hoping she can maintain it.
Yeah, and at the same time, as far as our support for Noah goes,
that's gonna be a no from us, dog.
Just saying. Anywho, so that's what's going. And like I said, maybe it's because I'm a small guy too. I mean,
you're not a small guy.
Have you seen the subscribers?
You're not a small guy. Look at the size of your chair by itself, dude. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you?
Hey, man, I went to Shaq Special at Office Depot.
Dude,
okay?
Every time.
It was on sale.
Look, I'm sorry. Every time you head towards Old Country Buffet, they lock the doors and pull the blinds. That is so messed up.
Is that why everybody at Cracker Barrel would just burst into tears when I walked through the door?
No, they were fine with it because everything that you ate there, you had to pay for.
Yeah, that is true. Abby City's saying, screw it. Let's drop the subject, find some pogs, and have a good time.
No.
That's going to be a no from us, dog.
Basically.
Basically. Do you remember where we're at right now, Abby City? Come on, man. Cut a brother some slack, all right?
Cut a what?
So on that note...
That's going to be a no.
Some slack. Cut a brother some slack. Cut a brother. A brother. Cut a brother some slack. Right.
I go by the George Carlin School of Culture, okay?
Yeah, sure you do.
I've been hanging around you for 15 years. Some of it's rubbed off.
Uh-huh. What did I do with that knife?
You need to keep that sound. Oh, trust me, I plan on it. That's going in the library. We have got plans. In fact, before the show, we were trying to do something that we decided I'm going to definitely have for. I'm not going to give it away here, but we're going to have something for future endeavors, especially when Chris comes around. We need that. Yeah, the thing that we were talking about.
Yeah, I know the thing that we were talking about.
Yeah, we'll have that. We'll have that. I'm going to figure it out. We're going to do it. On that note, we're going to go ahead and we are. You see how much more quickly the show goes when you're around. Have you noticed that?
I'm pretty sure that the people out there watching are relieved about that too.
Yep, I'm telling you. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for us. Thank you so much for watching. As always, be good to yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Wear the damn mask. Get the damn shot. We're this close to getting rid of it. You gotta love it. So do that.
And even if you don't want to wear the mask, it's a thing now. Like the CDC has said, hey, you don't have to wear your mask anymore. So,
it's a fashion statement.
But go get the shot at least.
Please. Because I'm sick of wearing these damn things. All right? Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Like, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. Like I said, look at the subscriber count down there. 100, maybe? Yeah, would appreciate it. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that stuff. In other words, if you like it, hey, you know what to do. We'll see you next week. We out. Peace.